Good evening, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. In the series on the income tax cases, today we are going to discuss a very important case on prosecution. Nowadays, we see that a number of the prosecutions are launched, especially in those cases in which the black money is involved, especially when the transactions are related to the foreign transactions. The name of the case is KM MAMMEN versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 445 ITR at page number 220. The matter has been decided in the writ filed in the Madras High Court. The facts of the case is that there was allegation against the assessee that the assessee has created a trust in Germany and deposited some amount there and had earned interest on that, which has not been shown into the income tax return by the assessee, and that interest has not been taken into the income of the assessee. To tax that income, notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee, and in the assessment proceedings the additions were made for the interest and the money credited into the bank accounts. Although the assessee said that this amount does not belong to me, yet he accepted the additions and paid the taxes on that. After that, the penalty orders against the assessee were passed, levying a penalty of 300%. The assessee went into the CIT appeal against these penalty orders. The CIT appeal reduced the penalty from 3 times to 1 time by saying that the assessee has accepted the additions and has not gone into the appeals for the quantum. Therefore, I am reducing the penalty from 3 times to 1 time. But these penalties were not reduced because of the merit of the matter. After that, prosecution proceedings were launched against the assessee. The assessee went to the Madras High Court in a writ challenging the prosecution proceedings against the assessee. The court said that the assessee has come to the court by saying that because CIT appeal has reduced the penalty from 3 times to 1 time under section 273A, and there is a provision in section 279 subsection 1A that if penalty is reduced under section 273A, then the prosecution should not be proceeded against the assessee. But the court said that in this particular case the penalty has been reduced not because of the merits of the matter, not because of the nature of the gravity of the matter, but because the assessee has paid the tax, has not chosen not to file the appeal. So this is not a fit case for not initiating a penalty prosecution against the assessee, meaning thereby that the assessee cannot get the benefit under section 279 subsection 1A by saying that the penalty has been reduced under section 273A, so the prosecution proceeding should not be proceeded against me. So this was a clear-cut case. The court was very clear that in this particular case the penalty has not been reduced because of the merits of the case of the assessee, and just because the assessee has cooperated with the department and has not challenged the quantum into the appeals, that is why the penalty is reduced. So the assessee didn't get the case for not proceeding the prosecution against the assessee by taking the shelter of section 279 subsection 1A. After passing the order, the assessee prayed before the High Court that I should be exempted from getting my personal appearances before the trial court, because the order was passed. So the court said that we cannot revise our order. It is not as per the law. We are not in the power to revise our orders. So if you want to get the exemption from appearing into the trial court, then you have to make a request to the trial court. The assessee was taking the plea that he is 70 years old. He is a senior citizen. He has multiple ailments. But the court didn't consider that and says that whatever you want to say, you say before the trial court. Friends, The purpose of discussing this case is that the assessee has to be very particular, especially in those cases when he has opened some bank account into the foreign countries. The full detail should be given into the income tax return form, and whatever the income is there on those accounts, that all should be incorporated into his return. Because if it is found later by the department, then it will be a very unpleasant situation for the assessee, because in number of the cases now the department is going to initiate the prosecution proceedings also. At the end of this video, I am once again repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is KM MAMMEN versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 445 ITR at page number 220. Good evening, friends.